All right, guys, big day. It's actually Tuesday. We are heading down to Ford World Nationals, World Finals, I think they call it. Huge, giant NMRA race down at Bowling Green, Kentucky. So we got the car all loaded up in the trailer, packing it to the gills, got all types of stuff to survive for, 5 days. We're gonna be heading down there Wednesday night. So we're gonna test Thursday, test Friday. We're gonna run the car in True Street on Saturday. My truck does not love towing this trailer. It's not the weight, it's a giant box back there behind the truck. We were gonna send it down there anyways, but my good buddy Don Walsh Jr. is not taking his car now, his Shelby, so he has offered to pull my trailer with his toter home all the way down to Bowling Green and back, which is like 1,000 miles. So big up to Donnie. Donnie and Justin have helped me a ton along the way, building the car. Really cool, Donnie, to pull the car down there. So right now we are actually pulling the car over to Don Walsh Jr.'s house, and Donnie's gonna hook up to it tomorrow, and we're all gonna jump on the road around, I think, 5 o'clock tomorrow night, as soon as we get off work and get moving. So yeah, gonna be probably be a long video, guys, but this should be pretty cool. This is what we built the car for. We built to run it in True Street, and this is the biggest True Street event of the year, so we'll see how we stack up. Up here waiting to get in. Hopefully Donnie's made it with my car and trailer. Looks like my car made it right there behind Don Walsh Jr.'s rig. We'll go jump in line. Alright, just got through tech. Car passed the flying colors, of course. And we're gonna go get ready. We got about 3 hours until we make our first hit. We're gonna test today, test tomorrow. See how it goes. A lot of cars in True Street came to test today. About to get after it. Here we go. Right, guys, day one in the book. Pulled a bunch of power out of it that second pass. Justin plotted a graph basically for the drive shaft speed sensor, so we know we can get the car to leave now. Now our pass is tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get 2. We're gonna start upping the boost past the 60 foot. So it went 860 with a real slow 60 foot today. Now we know it'll go on the prep we're gonna have at the race. So the goal tomorrow is gonna be to try to get it down in the 840s, 820 range. And I think I'll be pretty competitive in True Street, but this is an amazing racetrack, and we got the best spot. We got Steve's behind us right here in his stacker. Donnie, Don Walsh Jr. drove my trailer, and we got this awesome spot right here. Got the tent set up. My car's in the trailer for the night, but got the tent right here. Then walk back where we got the tent. We're kind of tucked away here at the racetrack. We're right on the river, which is just so cool. Like the ultimate spot to camp. We walk out our tent right to this in the morning. It's just super cool. And yeah, just went and got some beers. Good first day. We got the grill going, and gonna have a couple beers and definitely get some sleep tonight. Get back at it tomorrow. Right, here we go. 7 a.m. Bunch of stackers lining up to get in for day 2. Today is Friday. Get going at 9:30 this morning, so hopefully we're gonna get 3 runs in today. It's our little setup. Slept in the tent, it was great. Hopefully we get 3 runs today. We're gonna try to pour the coals to it down track, leave the lead the same. So pretty excited for today. See if we can get the car back into the 840s. Let's see what that looks like. Whew. 845, fastest pass the car's ever made. 161 miles an hour, fastest miles per hour. Still only 1.3 to the 60, so Justin's got that figured out. We're just letting the car leave because the prep is not going to be good. Down the track. That's that mile per hour. Now we'll just start bumping it up. That was the goal, 840 that pass, and went 840. This pass, so it just has 1 more pound of boost in it and a little bit more on the leave. So we're gonna leave the tune that we just made that pass in it, and that'll probably be the setup for tomorrow based on I guess what cars show up that we see tomorrow. But yeah, pretty happy. Be excited to see what it does with 1 more pound of boost. The only issue is we had pretty good air this morning, and now it's getting hot. It's 90 right now, and a lot of water in the air too. Humidity's coming up, so. Whew. All right, well, we went up there that last pass, and the track there was really nothing left up there, so And we had the most in it on the leave, so it spun. Hopefully it's gonna be better. It's cooling off a little bit, still 90, but should be a little cooler the next pass. We're gonna leave the exact same tune-up in it and just hope that the track's better, and then it'll go. If it doesn't go, we'll just go back to the last tune-up for tomorrow. This is gonna be our last test hit though before the race. Looking at the logs from that last pass, fastest mile per hour, fastest ET the car's ever gone. It went 165 mile an hour, and what did it go, T? 842. So she was rolling. I pulled RPM out when we got up there because the track didn't look great, so I pulled the launch out. The G meter showed it, only 1.9 Gs. But made 16 pounds of boost. We put more boost to it down track, and it was rolling. So we're gonna start there tomorrow, feeling good about tomorrow. We're gonna drink some beers.
Woo!
Later. Trenton's not drinking beers, but me and Pops are. Right. And we'll be back tomorrow morning to see how we do. We got a 30-mile drive, and it's supposed to be 100 degrees or 90-some degrees. And then I gotta make 3 back-to-back passes. So race day, 7 a.m. They're getting going right now, 8 o'clock. There's impending rain. We're about to get pounded with rain, so the drive for True Street is at noon. That looks like right when it's going to be pouring, so I guess we'll just see what happens, but it is not looking good. And when it starts raining, it's not going to stop. Looking at the radar, so I don't know. I wish that they would do the drive right now. At least we could get the drive in and get the cars back. Or drag radials to get stuck out in the rain, the 30-mile drive, so they bumped it up an hour. I feel like they should have bumped it up like 4 hours, so we could at least go get the drive in for sure, and then just no one can touch the cars once they get back. So it is what it is. We're getting everything packed up because once we're rolling, when we get back, if it's pouring, we're just gonna put the car on the trailer and head home. I think we can be pretty competitive in the class if the car goes A to B. We left the tune-up exactly the same on the leave. We put 2 more pounds of boost on it on the gate. But we're gonna leave the launch control exactly where it's at, or the 2-step at 3,300. But yeah, should be an exciting day nonetheless. Here we go. Got a 30-mile drive, and we're following a posse of race cars here on the street. Pretty cool. Flip the camera around. We're going down some cool roads. Bunch of Mustangs coming back. This is pretty badass. All right, we made it to the checkpoint. We are heading back to the track. It is drizzling just a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't start pouring.
Road for half a mile.
Alright guys, it started pouring, so we made our first pass. We were one of only probably 10 cars that made it down. We went 842 at 165 again. Hang on, I'm gonna yell and say bye to Joanne. Alright, so there's Don Walsh Jr. in front of us with my trailer. Thanks again, Donnie and Justin, for all the help this weekend. Car is super consistent. Just made the best pass it's ever made again. So I jumped back up in line and packed the chute, and it started raining hard, so we just jumped out and we're going home. Good luck to all the rest of these folks. The other car that was really fast that we saw here went up on the bumper his first pass, so hopefully Joanna, that 1320 chick, can be in the actual running for this thing. I think she's got a car to contend. So real Beach Bend dragway, we're out of here. This is living in luxury right here when you just got your boy pulling your car home for you. Look at this. It's the greatest. Thanks, Donnie. Boys, 10:30, still in Kentucky. Let's just say we've had an adventure so far, but we're rolling. Just grabbed ourselves some Monster. Here we go. Still trucking. All right, we're back home. It was quite the adventure coming home last night. I think I got to bed around 4 a.m. this morning. Got the car cleaned up, got the trailer cleaned up, got the truck cleaned up, got everything put away. And man, just reflecting on the weekend, it was such an awesome event. You know, we made the decision after that pass. The car felt a little weird. It was raining at the big end of the track. It got a little loose. You know, going 165 miles an hour. So we got back in the staging lanes, talked to Donnie, Justin, my dad, and we decided let's just throw the thing on the trailer. And it rained there, I guess, for a few hours after we left. So, you know, we made the decision to leave. That's how it goes. But I was just looking online, and the winner of True Street out of the 100 cars that stayed went 878 average. They only did 2 passes, so we went 840 the first pass. I could have went out there and pedaled it, probably won the thing if we would have stayed. But it was one of those things, I didn't feel super comfortable with the rain, and you know, we were just ready to come home. So I feel really good about the weekend. The car is an absolute beast. With the drive shaft curve Justin has in the tune, the thing just goes every single time now with even crappy prep. So I think it's gonna be a real competitor. We would have been right there at the top. So that's pretty cool. First event ever going to have one of the fastest cars out of 120 that showed up for True Street. Such an awesome event. Bowling Green is absolutely amazing. I will 100% go back to that race next year. It was awesome. Cool to be there with my dad and Trenton and Donnie and Justin, and you know, watch Steve win the championship. It was just such a cool event. Camping, staying there, the coolest racetrack I've ever been to for sure. So, but we're back home, and now Maddox is here. Hey, did you miss me while I was racing this weekend?
Yeah.
See, so it's worth it to be home. But man, it was an awesome weekend. We're really excited to go to the next True Street event, and we know we got a real contender now. So if you like this kind of content, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you do. Thanks for watching. Peace!